Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today is Vaaling day, because today we are going to Vaal a bunch of beautiful items. I wasn't too sure how I should call this video, because I actually want to do like Vaaling a tab of accessories, jewels, amulets, belts, whatever. But yeah, we have like one of each, right? So that's a little bit bad, so I just call it the Vaal tab gamble, easy as that. So let's take a look at the write-down. We have the Vaal tab gamble coming from Flipsyde, and he decided to make me a beautiful collection of items here that I'm allowed to Vaal. And for the write-down, I just took an average price per item, okay? So when I say like, yeah, the average cost of a Solstice Vigil is about 110 chaos, then I just multiply it by the amount and we get the result here, right? And obviously this is not 100% proper, because if I'm just now selling 36 Solstice at once, they're gonna fall in price, right? Especially when you are saying like, I want to buy 36, you're not going to end up paying 110, you're going to pay up more, because once you just buy everything out of the market, it just gets more and more. But to make it easy, just take an average price over here with the current ratio of today, and we get about 13,596 chaos spent for this gamble, which is about 78 exalts with today's exalt exchange ratio with 1 to 173. So how are we going to do this? I'm just going to Vaal everything now. And based on the outcome, I'm just going to cut this video again, because I just don't want to make it too long, right? So we're just going to Vaal everything, just watching it first sight, what is good, what not. And then I'm just going to cut the video, I'm going to make all the price predictions, and then I'm just going to count it together, and then I'm going to continue the video with the final result. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's just take a bunch here. We need like a 100, like 200 Vaal orbs should be fine. I'm gonna take a look what could be nice on these items. I would say Solstice Vigil would be top notch, as far as I know. Would be additional curse, because this goes for quite a lot. So unchanged, actually we're gonna say corrupted. It took actually quite a while, at about 1,000 blast orbs, to get every single implicit to perfect, because this is how you do when you Vaal items. You're just gonna make sure that Onyx amulets have the 16 all attributes. You're gonna make sure that the Hibiscus leash at 35. So even if it corrupts and is unchanged, you're gonna still have an easy time selling that, right? So triple unchanged, 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 unchanged. Here we have a rip, another rip, another rip. Ally damage with attacks, not that great. Fire damage, leeched as life. This is actually not too bad, because I would like to have this kind of jewel on my Juggernaut, the Blade Vortex Fire Juggernaut, so I could actually leech from the fire damage that I'm doing. So, all attributes. Then we continue with Purity of Elements, Purity of Fire, Dex Intelligence, nothing, rip, nothing, 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 rip, Chance to Block, all attributes, all attributes. So, nothing, Purity of Lightning, nothing, Malevolent Skill, 9% movement skill. Movement speed. Which is not too bad. Here is another fire damage leeched as life. And the 9% movement speed is definitely something that's useful. So, let's continue with the next. I would say we're gonna Vaal now the Lionized Fall, because what we are looking for is a corrupted blood. This is the Lionized Fall that goes for like 15 exalts or something. So maybe we are lucky this time. You cannot be maimed. 4% increased damage. Increased damage also goes for, when I did the Lionized Fall, I think it was like 5 to 6 exalts just for the increased damage over here. Here is a rip, nothing happened. Turned into Vaal, increased damage again, another 5 exalts into our pockets, another rip, and another self-flagellation. Just based on the amount of increased damage with like 12 Lionized Fall, I think they go for, let's see, Lionized Fall goes for like 80 chaos. That would be 80 times 12, right? Is 960, and we are just made about roughly 10 exalts, which is about 1,800 chaos, just with the 2 increased damage, so that's going to be profit for sure. Okay, let's go, let's check out the belts. So, that's a rip, here we have another rip, here we have nothing changed, nothing changed, nothing changed, nothing changed, and another rip, and Determination aura effect, definitely not good. another rip here, then we have another rip, increased dex and intelligence, and nothing. So that wasn't actually too good, sadly. Alright, let's take a look at the impersons. The impersons here, they are all vulnerability. That's the physical one. That's probably the most expensive, I would say, in the melee league. Yeah, probably. So, nothing. Purity of elements. Then we have a pride aura effect. This is definitely not bad, because, as I said, it's a melee amulet, so everybody is using that vulnerability thing. So yeah, the pride definitely comes in very handy. Then we have a rip. Grace aura effect, not that great. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Purity of elements, not really, not really, and another not really, or at least like unchanged. But yeah, the pride percentage aura effect is definitely nice. So let's take a look at these also amulet, going for like 1 exalt each, because these are the mods that are not that pricey. Purity of lightning, for example, purity of ice. Then we have, I think, clarity reserves no mana, so we're gonna see. Here is unchanged. Then fire damage, leeched as life, anger, aura effect. Then we have nothing changed, and nothing. A malevolence aura effect. Nothing, a rip, nothing, and nothing happened. Okay, let's continue with the Yoke of Suffering. Ally damage with attacks. I'm not even sure what you're looking for on these kind of jewels, because I actually never played builds with those. So, nothing, 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 rip, nothing, 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 and rip. Hey, where are the juicy ones? I actually want to have like one additional curse or something somewhere. So, let's continue with the presence of Chalupa, which is, yeah, here, fire damage. The first one didn't change. Here we have a rip. Anger aura effect is not that great. Then we have increased strength and dexterity, not that great. Attack speed, probably not. Unchanged, 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 and purity of elements. Ugh, hey, where are the POC corruptions? Okay, Choir of the Storm, attack speed. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Cold damage leeched as life. I guess you want to have lightning damage leeched as life on these ones, because it's a lightning based, yeah, amulet here, right? Then we have nothing, 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 and rip. Oh, come on. Okay, Xav's Blood, +1 max resistance or additional curse could bring a lot of profit here. And I'm just seeing, wait a second. This is not good. Wait a second. +30 strength. Why did this not come up here? Oh, wait a second. We're probably gonna take some Blessed Orbs here. So, Blessed Orbs. This does not have 30 strength over here. Come on. We're only volleying the 30 ones. Give it! There we go. The rest should actually have 30 here. Yeah, okay. So, we continue with this corruption. So, we're gonna say corrupted. And we're gonna continue with the last 12, yeah, things to corrupt. So, clarity, nothing, grace, rip, nice resistance. 30 strength, nothing, rip, 30 strength, nothing, rip, and increased dexterity and intelligence. So, yeah, based on my experience, I would say this is probably not. Yeah, actually maybe the Lioness Fall will actually save the whole gambling, but yeah, we're gonna see. I'm just going to cut this video now. I'm just going to make the price checks here, just price checking everything, every single item here, and then we're gonna see the final result. But I predict it's going to be a loss, cause we don't hit any of the really good implicits over here. So yeah, see you in a minute. Alright, welcome back, or at least like welcome back to me, because that was actually exhausting to price check all of these items. But yeah, I mixed them up in like 3 different categories, which is all the items that are basically turned out rare, or the self-flagellation, anything that just ripped, okay? Then we have the unchanged ones, where just like, yeah, corrupted, boring, and then we have the changed ones, they actually have an unchanged implicit, right? So, this is what I did on every single item here, price checking over and over again, seeing the total amount. I calculated 0 chaos for everything that turned rare. then unchanged, and also the changed variation here is 0 chaos, because I was just counting them together here after price checking countless of items and checking implicits. That was not too funny, but anyways, we have the final result, and a surprise, we actually made 1,500 Chaos Orbs profit on this case, which is about 9 Exalts. So, how is this possible, since I actually expected that this is going to be a loss? The simple thing is, the corrupted, unchanged one like these here, if they have the 16, the perfect implicit, they usually go for a little bit less than the non-corrupted version. So basically, it's all about how many ripped items you have and how many good items you have with the changed implicit. And the most valuable one was actually the movement speed by Solstice Vigil, going for actually quite a lot of currency. So Solstice Vigil just with movement speed, we only have like a couple of examples here, 10 exalts, 15, 20, which is 8, 9, and 10. So I just, you know, hard to price check, but it's definitely more than 10 exalts. And also the one that I was saying, the increased damage on the Lionized Fall that I mentioned before, which we had twice actually. I counted like 3 exalts for the 4% and 4 exalts for the 5%. And this is another 7 exalts. So with the increased movement speed here, that's like probably 30 exalt-ish items that we got out of here are worth more than actually the items that turned out rare. So this basically explains why the hell we actually made profit. So just imagine you would have gotten one single time an additional curse on a Solstice Vigil, on a Xoph's Blood, on a Presence of Chayula, for example. I don't even know if there is a Solstice Vigil, just for reference, right? Solstice Vigil. And let's say additional curse. How much they are going for? 85 exalts, for example. Then we have Xoph's Blood with additional curse, which are going for 35 exalts. Then probably a Presence of a Chaluper, going for 35, 40 exalts. So once you hit one of those additional curses on these amulets, that's where the money comes from. And basically, it's not like, I mean, it is unlikely, okay? You need like to Vaal like, I don't know, 150, 200 amulets for sure to gain this mod one single time. But if it happens to you, then GG, nice currency. But yeah, end of gambling. I think my spreadsheet here just died. Rip, hello? Ah, there we go. So, still profit, I'm happy. Now I'm finally able to trade back all of these items. And guys, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.